It is 9/9, isn't it?
Take it away.
Hello and welcome to the Field Team Health Games phone call, Zoom call. We are recording this for the benefit of people who are not being able to tune in tonight. And it is September 9th, 2015. So far, Claudia and I and Larry and Karen are here. Our plan tonight was to introduce each other to each other. So, Claudia, do you want to start?
Yeah.
For people who don't know you?
I am Claudia Beal. Yes, and I am a health coach, which is really fun. It didn't start that way.
Your microphone is kind of cutting out a little bit.
My microphone is okay.
And maybe it's just me, I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. Here, let's see. Is it better there?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. All right. So yes, I guess, if we want to tell a story, I'll tell a little story. About 6 years ago, I was not well. I wasn't well at all. I was achy. My knees hurt so bad. I hated to do the stairs and would go downstairs and spend the day doing the laundry instead of going up and down because I wanted to save my knees and save the trouble. And I was always tired and didn't feel good. And we even considered buying a house that was all one level. Anyway, it's kind of crazy. But at that time, I went to the doctor and he said, lose weight, knee replacements, you're too young. And anyway, so I thought, yeah, right, lose weight. I've tried a lot of stuff and I am not somebody who knows how to lose weight. So then it was fast forward to September 28th, then I met up with Heidi, our coach, and she told us, she's just a friend of ours that we knew back in high school, and in Chicago when we lived there. Hi, Denise. I'm telling a really, really fun story. Anyway, so met Heidi, and she introduced me to the Take Shape for Life program, and on October 8th, I started losing weight, and I lost nearly 60 pounds, and I was so excited to finally find something that worked that I really, the thought in my mind was, I've got to get on top of the house roof and start yelling because this is too good. This is just too good to think I can lose that weight. I thought I was doomed because of genes. My parents were both a little heavy and brothers and sisters. And I was like, no, this is just who I am. But I found out that's not me. I can be healthy.
So what about your knees?
My knees. Oh my gosh, I can run up and down the stairs. Now, I will say that I didn't feel pain in my knee, but I went to a knee doctor because the joint was loose, and he said, you know what? You have got a deformed knee. How rude. It just goes in. It's not supposed to be. So I did a knee replacement. Oh my God. Now I'm even all the better. But it wasn't because of pain. It was because of deformity. It's been great.
Because once you lost your weight, it stopped.
It did. The pound I lost was 4 pounds of pressure off my knee. I took about 250 pounds of pressure off my knee. So yeah, no wonder I could run up and down the stairs, play with my grandkids and all that stuff. Anyway, I am a freak about health because I know everybody can have it. So that's why I love these games.
It's been very fun to watch the change in Claudia. It was pretty dormant before.
That's a nice one.
And now she's not. Now she's up and in. And at the same time that she lost her 60 pounds, I lost 25, and I have never been healthier. I'm very delighted to say that I've kept the weight off, and it's great.
Cool.
So that's a lot about us.
Yeah, it's why we love health. So who wants to be next? We're introducing ourselves, Denise.
I'll go.
Take it away, Larry.
Just I've been kind of the same sort of thing. I have been up and down, done the classic roller coaster thing for quite a while. I know darn well that I would look better and feel better if I got rid of some of this excess fat. And David originally invited me to the health challenge just a year ago, last September.
Gee, that's right.
And I was skeptical, and but I joined. We didn't have very many join our team, so David combined with Claudia, and we formed a larger team that became a lot of fun. It was a great move, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And I, from the first few weeks of that, I decided to try the Take Shape for Life program and got on it, and I started losing the weight pretty quickly. Once I got through those first 3 days, I was fine. And so then since September, a year ago, I was about 30 pounds heavier than I am now.
Woohoo!
So I haven't lost as much as I wanted to, as steadily as I wanted to, but I have kept off that 30, which is a milestone for me because it used to come right back on within weeks after
Big deal. That's a big
losing
deal.
Good job.
it. So I'm pretty happy with the way the program worked. I haven't been following strictly the Take Shape for Life 5-in-1 plan, but I have learned a whole lot through these challenges, and I've got a completely different mindset toward my health and eating. So
Gee, that's great.
I've been happy with it.
Very,
Good
very
Good
nice.
job. Who's next? Karen Denise.
I will. I too have been a food junkie. Been a little plump my whole life. Tried lots of diets, and like you were saying, I just gain it back. And I found out diets don't work. So that's why I'm really excited with what I'm doing now. I ran into a friend I went to school with, and I've been watching her for about a year. And finally, I just called her up and I said, "What are you doing? I want part of this." So I went and talked to her and hooked myself up, and I have no more pain, knee pain, and I don't lose my breath going up the stairs anymore, and I'm much faster than I was before. And so that's basically I was doing so well that Claudia asked me to be a health coach. And thank you, Claudia. It's helped me stay on track, and I'm not perfect at it, but as long as I keep doing things, it really, really helps me. And I will never, never, ever go back to the way I was. It's just too awesome the way it is.
That's great.
That is a wonderful story.
So somebody just came on with the phone. Somebody who ends in 4076.
That's me, Claudia. This is Tammy.
Oh, Tammy. Oh my gosh, Tammy, I was going to share something you told today. So this is great.
Uh-oh.
So Tammy is clear down in Louisiana. And so Tammy, we're introducing ourselves. I don't know if you want to go first or if Denise wants to go first.
I'll go second.
She can go ahead and go first.
Or last.
Okay, it sounds like
It's a
Tammy
tie.
said second. Denise, you have to be first, unless you're doing something.
Okay. Well, and stop me here if I'm breaking up too much, because all you guys are breaking up, and it's telling me I've got low bandwidth. So I turned off my video hoping that would help, but
You sound perfect to us.
okay, well, good. You guys are like all breaking up all over the place, but so at least you guys can hear me. But so I have lost the same 10 to 15 pounds dozens and dozens and dozens of times. And but so I joined last September, and I was in the games for three rounds, and I did great. I lost my weight, that same 15 pounds that I've lost many, many times. And then I was on maintenance the next couple of times. And I kept it off until this summer, and then I blew it. I was gone on too many vacations, too many trips, gone almost all the summer. And so here I am again.
It's that free flying girl. She's got a
I
pilot
know.
for a husband.
Yeah. Since my husband's an airline pilot, I get to fly for free. So we flew to Texas, we flew to Las Vegas, we flew back to Texas, we flew to Chicago, and then we also drove to Gatlinburg. So too much traveling, too much eating out, too much not exercising, not drinking water, all of those things. So.
And she's back. You're awesome, Denise. Okay, so you're losing on this one, huh?
Yep, I'm losing on this one.
Oh,
So.
good. And
then hopefully I can have it under control again, and then keep it under control. No more. I've got to figure out something with that whole traveling bit, so that doesn't. Traveling always gets me. It gets me every single time. So.
Oh, it is harder when you're not home. That's for sure.
Because I'll gain a couple of pounds. I'll be gone for a week. I'll gain a couple of pounds, and then I'll go again, and I'll gain a couple of more pounds. And
That's great. Oh, I think it's
We're
funny.
confident you'll be successful this time. It'll be great.
Take it away, Tammy, and tell us about your vacuum cleaner, please.
Oh no. Well, I have a scale that I don't really trust because it seems like every time I step on it, even if it's just 5 minutes apart, it will give me a different number. So I was trying to reset it by holding different things and stepping back on the scale and then off. And anyway, so I got on it with my vacuum cleaner, my big old, upright vacuum cleaner. And I looked down at the scale and I weighed less now. Oh, let's see. I can't even say it now. But anyway, I have actually lost a vacuum cleaner in weight from my original.
Good job.
Not right currently, but I've been working on this weight for a good year now. So, and it's the same story. I gain, I lose, I gain, I lose. And it's just gotten so that I almost didn't want to start again because it feels kind of hopeless sometimes. And it's, oh gosh, you just get sick of failing. And I think this is the time. I think this is it. This program is really working for me. I can't believe how much I've changed already. Just my cravings, my attitude toward food it's like I'm a different person. I can drive right past a donut place and I don't even think about turning in. It's just food has become like a fuel instead of a reward. Anyway. I'm happy. I'm hoping that I can encourage other people and I can continue and actually get all the weight I've gained since I moved to Louisiana. Get that off, not keep it.
You're awesome. That's great, Tammy. And you guys all know Tammy on Meltdown Challenge. I think she is the most encouraging challenger because she's always telling all of us we can do it. Even if you go out of town and blow it, you can still get back out, don't you? She's awesome.
I was just looking at her post
Oh.
over on our other screen from 9 hours ago, and that's very true.
That she makes comments. Yeah, it's great. I love it. I love the activity. And Denise, you're awesome at it, and Larry too, and Karen. You guys are on this call. That says a lot too. So anyway, so here we are, 3 days in. Anything hard? Anything scary? How you feeling? How's your water? What's the best part? Are you getting all your points?
I've never had any problem drinking the water, and this time right now, for some reason, I'm going to have to set an alarm to remind me to drink because I just haven't been drinking, and I don't eat either. I'll be doing stuff for work, and I just forget about it. So I'm going to have to. I keep forgetting to set an alarm, so I have to set an alarm to remind me to set an alarm. Drinking.
That's pretty interesting that you.
I don't know. I've been really excited about the water situation because in the past, on the other challenges, I had to force myself to drink. I had to guzzle the water every single day. Every day I was guzzling, trying to get it in. And now this time around, I did continue to drink the water during June. I did pretty well during June when I was by myself, but then July and August just went to pot. But, well, I know, I guess it was part of August I was okay. But anyway, this time around, I just find that I'm just drinking it automatically and I'm not having to make myself drink it the way I was before. And I'm not having such frequent bathroom trips as I did. It's like my body remembered and it, I don't know. It's weird.
It's taking it in. That's good.
It's kind of magic that way.
Wow.
Or maybe I'm just so dehydrated right now. It's going, oh, we need all this water.
It's true. Oh, that's fun. Well, anybody want to make any more comments? We don't need to make this call a super long one. So if you have questions or suggestions or thoughts, speak up.
Next week.
I have a question on recording the food diary, the food log. I don't quite understand what I'm doing. I'm just doing it the best I can, and so far it's worked. But is there like a instructional video on what you're supposed to do there?
With food log?
With the food recording part of the point system thing. I don't know where you get points for logging what you ate, and it's like I just don't quite get what you do there.
You know, I know that they have added a couple of blanks for where you eat and why you eat, and I haven't bothered answering those. I have just put what I've eaten for breakfast, what I had for a mid-morning snack. Is that part of what you're asking about as far as the
Yeah, you just do that daily. I mean, if you're on the program, do you need to put down which meal replacement you used, or you can just put meal replacement?
You know,
Meal replacement's
that's fine.
fine. Yeah, and
Okay.
you know, I think their whole point here is that it's really, really a good idea to track your food, because I mean, think of how you were a few weeks ago when you weren't paying attention to it. I mean, if you're like me, man, I was eating things. I was never hungry for meals. I was just eating all the time. Had no idea how much I was eating or what I was eating or when. That's why I gained so much weight. But so there, I think the whole point of this is just to, be aware of your food intake. So,
because it is wonderful and more healthy to eat multiple small meals a day, and I know that Larry knows that. But you get busy, and sometimes you forget, and so this is a nice reminder, if nothing else, to eat half a dozen meals.
I've noticed that on this challenge, they've combined the Staying With Your Food and Water program. They didn't separate those out.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Like-
kind of.
They expect you to do both of them? Come on.
You
Yeah.
don't get separate points.
So far, I've been lucky, and I hope I can say yes to both things. Yeah, that is a difference.
A good question, Tammy. And so what I think, just anything goes there, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Nobody.
I like to write down what I eat so I don't have like 3 bars or 2 bars. I only have 1 a day because they're my favorite. They're my go-to, but I don't want to just live on bars.
Right.
So that's why I write down what I eat so I can get a bigger variety.
Yeah. How about
I
you,
like
Denise?
I like writing it down because it keeps me from putting things in my mouth that I don't need to be putting in my mouth during the day. Like I was making my kids tater tots today, and it was so tempting to just grab a few tater tots and eat a few, but I'm like, no, because then I'd have to like put that on my all those little things, so I don't have all these extra little things that I stick in my mouth that I would normally have if I wasn't logging on my food.
That's awesome. I have a friend who, it's if you bite it, you write it.
That's one of the very most basic diet suggestions from professionals to begin with, is just rather than go on a diet, just get a little notebook and write down everything you put in your mouth. And just doing that sort of forces your mindfulness. And as you look at what you have eaten, you begin to think, I didn't realize I ate that much or that often or those things, And
Yeah.
often that's enough just to prompt you to cut back and begin to think more mindfully about what you're eating.
Well, I don't think you realize how many calories it adds when you take a little
Oh.
bite here and a little bite there. It adds up a lot during the day.
Yeah.
Well, and a habit that I had for a long time before we got some healthier habits was about 9 o'clock every night, I just started grazing. And I knew that what I wanted was a piece of that chocolate cake that was
Larry's
in the
talking
kitchen.
about the moist one. Yeah.
But, I knew that wasn't the good thing. And so I had cottage cheese, and then I had fruit, and then I had crackers, and then I had toast, and then I had cold cereal, and then
But you didn't have cake.
and then I had cake with ice cream.
Yeah.
I think it was so nuts because I was just having 3 big meals a day rather than 6 modest meals, And so when it got to be 9 o'clock, I was hungry, and I should have just had a meal replacement or something. And I guess I did start right when I had cottage cheese, because that was
At least that's protein.
a good choice with protein.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was such a grazer. Mercy.
That's
So
fun.
the multiple meals is a great science. I believe in it.
But it is nice to talk about the importance of food logs, because they do. I really appreciate what you said, Larry, about just the awareness that it brings.
Yeah.
I have a friend who told me that he records his food, and he wasn't talking about these health games where it's electronic, but he was talking about his hard copy diary or something. And he said that when he was tempted to eat something, that he would write it down first before he ate it.
Mm.
So I thought that was an interesting notion, because it usually, as he was writing down chocolate cake or whatever, then he thought, okay, that looks kind of bad on there.
I wish I wouldn't have done that.
So he wouldn't have the chocolate cake in that example.
And that's-
Maybe what I should do is every time I think about eating a cookie is just lift up my shirt and write cookie on my sleeve. And then maybe that would help me stay away from it.
And with an asterisk on your computer that says "see below" or something, right? Because you think about them all day.
awesome.
It's
Oh,
nuts.
brother. Well, this is one crazy group.
Yes. So next time we'll probably talk about a topic, whether it be sleep or water or whatever. But
This was
tonight
good.
we just wanted to meet you all.
And I love the topic of logging. So thanks,
Mhm.
Tammy, for bringing that up. That was a great question.
Oh, you're welcome.
So shall we sign off, everybody, and see each other on the Meltdown Challenge wall? And do you guys, anybody care what night we do this? Maybe I'll switch it around, because people, sometimes they can't do Wednesday night, but maybe they can do Tuesday night or,
It's fine with me, whatever night.
okay. All right.
Coming up, Thursday night won't work for me because I mentioned last
that
night
choir.
I auditioned for that millennial choir,
Yeah.
and so I'm pretty sure that that's going to be, the rehearsals are going to be on Thursday night, and if you miss, then
You're doomed.
You're out of
Yeah, I think Tuesday or Wednesday are kind of what we've got in mind. So
okay.
great.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
Wednesdays are good for me. Tuesdays and Thursdays we have baseball games, so
okay.
Wednesday's
we'll
great
pick
for me.
Wednesday then. Maybe we'll just kind of keep thinking. Got to have you on here, Denise. Gee whiz.
We've missed you, Denise.
Thank you. Obviously, I missed you guys because I couldn't do it. couldn't stay strong without it.
Good. I mean, not good, but I'm glad you're back. Well, hey, everybody, good night, and I will stop the recording and
Thank-
see you online. Bye-bye.